this is the little metal deal here that holds the bumper cover. It snaps in place along these little tabs. So see, our core support is just destroyed, folded in on itself here. Piece of the bumper. Now, believe it or not, guys, it's got cold air, so we haven't lost any pressure in our system. So my wife and I were messing with it earlier today and found that the air conditioning worked just fine in it, so we're going to have to let the genie out of the bottle with that. And let's see, just rip this stuff off here, I guess, is what I need to do. But I can't get to it from the inside, so we'll go ahead and take it loose here on the outside. Let me go get a hat. I am sweating profusely. I need to, it's all running in my glasses, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Got my hat on so I can keep the sweat off my glasses. Oh. Like I said, we're going to have to let our gas out of our condenser here. Hopefully I can get it poured out enough to undo the stuff. So let me get a big towel and we'll let it out the bottom here. Got somebody bringing me another job tonight, yeah. Looks like 10 or 11 o'clock. Whatever fits their schedule is what I go by. Let's see here. Come on now. There we go. Amazing how something so damaged like that can not be broke, you know. Go. So we got the genie out of the bottle on the AC system. It's real awful chilly. This aluminum is freezing cold to touch now. Alright, one good bent up condenser. And now we got the radiator loose. Oh yeah. And let's see what kind of damage we got to our fans here. And everything else. It looks like we're going to need a new overflow hose. There we go. All right, so there's our radiator holding all kinds of water. I want to get that dude outside. Just moving it causes issues. Now, basically, we can make a parts list from here. So doesn't look like we have any damage to the front of the engine or anything like that. We'll get this pulled out here a little bit. Let's get a look at it. Looks like I need to do a little straightening on the bottom of that right hand horn there. Right down here. It's puckered up here a little bit. Looks like it's bent in a little bit here and here just a little bit, but I should be able to straighten that up fairly easy. Before I hammer on it, I will take the bag sensor off so that we're not giving it any kind of jolts. So I'll just take it loose, let it hang, unplug it, and let it hang down there, or take it off. But yeah, and we may even just go ahead and take that one off as well for all the welding and things we have to do. These are all spot welds for the core support, and we'll be putting a new one in there. I'll also order a new latch. That one there is pretty wrecked. You can see it's really collapsed upon itself here. It's narrowed up quite a bit, and we'll just get a new one. I'm sure they're cheap, and we'll probably get new supports or fast or whatever they call them for the these are the ones for the AC condenser. Here's one down here for the radiator. They're all bent up, so, and hopefully we can salvage our fans. Some of the plastic is bent and broken, but hopefully we'll be okay. And yeah, so that's kind of it. But as you can see there, we don't have any damage here. You know, nothing obvious anyway. Our subframe looks nice and not bent. It looks just like my other one sitting over there. So yeah, I think this will be a pretty simple fix once we get the radiator support put in it. And we may have to straighten up a few things over there. She's bent up a little bit here, but this is part of the support that we'll be replacing, so everything else looks straight like it should here. So, and unfortunately we got one over here apart that we can have a look at. So there we go. I'll get me a parts list made, and we'll get some prices on it and get them ordered up. And I found me a new place to get parts. I'm going to try them out up in South Bend called National Auto Parts, and they have free delivery in Indiana, so even though that's like 120 miles from here, but I dig it. So alright guys, that's it for this installment. We got her stripped down pretty much to where we're going to start taking out the core support, but we're going to wait until we get the core support in before we do that. And next is the parts list, and we'll go from there. We'll clean this mess up, get all my hardware out of all the pieces that we're not going to use anymore, all the screws and stuff. Like there's the screws for the inner fenders there, see them right there, and there. We'll save all that stuff, even though I got buckets full of it from others. But yeah, that's the way to do it. Alright guys, take it easy.